Hi, welcome back. Thanks for joining us again. Glad to have you with us on our journey. I'm Karen,
I'm Robert.
and we are going to focus tonight on channeling, which is something we've discussed before. Had a little bit of a sampling of some of Robert's channeling. Right now he's doing the majority of the channeling. I'm doing the majority of the readings, and hopefully that will become more equal as time goes on and as time permits. Always evolving.
Yes.
So tonight we're going to talk a little bit about the process of channeling again and Robert's own process, which is like with reading, everybody has their own style and technique. So I want him to share a little bit about a piece he is going to read for us later tonight. We will also post it on our website, www.thereverends.com. So this piece, when did you channel it?
Well, this piece was actually channeled on March 26th, 2017. It was a morning, a slow morning. I forget what day of the week it was, but it was early morning. And it was sort of half in sleep and half wanting to get out of bed, where information started coming about numbers and words and numbers and words, and I'm thinking, my gosh, it sounds like a poem. But turns out that as I started getting to the sitting position and started standing up, it was actually for a person whom we will call Jay today. Again, she has given permission to use this to share, because others may also find benefit in these words.
That's true. A lot of times when we think we're getting a message for someone, it turns out to be for a bunch of other people as well. I saw the same thing with vibrational remedies. They're made for one person, but then they're enjoyed and utilized by others as well. I think it's telling that you were kind of woken up to do it at that time, because that time between about 3 o'clock and 4:30, that's a very quiet time. When you get up, the world just feels quiet. The birds aren't singing yet, and it lends itself to quietness, and that is a time that Spirit often comes and taps you on the shoulder and says, get up, come do something. And sometimes the urge to roll over and go back to sleep it wins, and other times it doesn't.
But I stood up, came over, sat down in this chair, and listened, and started writing those words that came. It is a poem. That's what I can say. It came out as a poem, which was the first time that has happened, which was also interesting. Shall we?
Well, I think there's one other piece of information we should do first.
Okay.
And that's about the concept of divine timing. When Robert brought this through, it was not the right person, it was not the right time to give it to the person. And so it's about being respectful with Spirit. When Spirit gives you something, you have to wait for the time to give it to the person. You just don't run over and blurt it out to them. And last night was the time. We were visiting, and something she said triggered, oh, this is the right time. And he knew it was time to share it with her. She loved it and gave us permission to go ahead and release it, as long as we don't use her name, because it is for her, but other people can benefit from it as well. So it's nice to have that respect for the divine timing part too. And sometimes that is because the person isn't ready to hear it. It was the right time for Spirit to impart the message, but not the right time for the person to receive it. So you just have to trust on things like that. It always works out if you allow it to.
Okay.
So with this, Robert, please share this one.
Open my one, things have begun. Open my love and devotion. Open my two, open for you. Begin my journey and motion. Open my three, I ask for thee. To enter and direct my coming. Turning my four, open my door. Stepping and crossing the threshold, I'm coming. Open my five, feeling alive, and my spirit now tunes my emotion in joy. Open my 6, I ask to fix all karma undone, things unfinished. Open my 7, and turn me towards heaven. To feign where I falter, again fix and alter, all karma repair at thy altar. Open my 8, my mind, my crown. Upon you, O Lord, I place my faith. Open my 9, my spirit in thine. Encompass my love and devotion. Open my 10, renewed in your light, my spirit offered to thine I open. Amen. Open 11. Open, dear heaven, accept me, dear God, my vibration to quicken, enfold me and hold me, meld me, blend me into thy light. Open my 12. In your grace I dwell. As my light ascends, I thank my vessel below. Close and seal my body. I commend it back to the earth and ask the earth to accept it. Lord, let my light, my spirit, my love be one and aid in thy endless creative vibration. Amen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So channeling can be many things. It can be the way we do it in a reading. It can be what's given to you to write down and present to a person when the time is right for them. And that's just one aspect on it. But there are many, and we will be exploring them as time goes on. For the next few weeks or so, our availability is going to be a little limited because we have some things we have to do.
However, we will be doing some interesting things along the way and meeting some people, and you'll get to meet them also.
Yeah, that's what we really are looking forward to doing, is sharing that all with you as we go along on this part of our journey. So our availability is a little sketchy, but we can do things more after August 1st, I'm guessing. So you can always reach us. We'll put all that in the credits at the end, the phone number, the email addresses, the website, all of that will be there for you. And as we put some things on our calendar, we will put that on the events calendar as well.
Looking forward to seeing you next time. And if you would like to join us on our journey, please subscribe.
You can find this channeling and the ones Robert has done previously under the Writings tab on our website.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Blessings to all.
Blessings.